what could be coming next? And, the ones that pop to mind for me are, we're seeing little, signals, weak signals, I should say, of crop collapse. With, like, we've all heard about the snow crabs, a billion snow crabs disappearing, lettuce not being available for Subway and a couple of other big chains because of that. Potatoes, we've heard that too, so there's that. Also, the other event that I think we're starting to see, or at least, and again, these are really negative, so I hope we don't see them, but attacks in the US on the infrastructure, and if you think about that, just infrastructure in general, the other weaknesses in our infrastructure, and I think our food industry relies a lot on trust. It relies a lot on the idea that no one is going to mess with a shipment of grain. No one is going to mess with this. I mean, those kind of events, those are, really scary, but have to be thought of.
And we're starting to see over in Ukraine, right?
Right. I think that's the other big one.
Shipments. Yeah.
It's just, it's really interesting. And I think when you kind of play that out and see the impact, clearly, the increase in anxiety across consumers and across several sectors where people are increasingly concerned about my health and my ability to access food. But then it's also interesting to think about the impact on supply chains, and whether it's crop collapse or interruptions because of Russia's invasion in Ukraine, or the real focus on resiliency.
Yes.
And what do we do to create some resiliency without increasing redundancy? And I think that's really been a fascinating thing that we've seen over the last 24 months as companies have been leaning into that. And there are some positive aspects that will come from that, right? Where people will be able to find different formulations, different sourcing, which then gives us the option of saying, okay, is there a more sustainable option? Is there a healthier option? Is there something else that actually has a beneficial outcome? So in addition to the dark side of this, it does drive some innovation and creativity.